Welcome everyone, I'm Diana, and in this video we are making this easy and delicious apple crisp. Start out with Granny Smith apples. I'm using about 2.5 pounds. You can use up to 3 pounds of Granny Smith apples. Get them washed up and peeled. And then we're going to take the core out of the apples. To do this, I like to cut my apple into quarters. Then carefully cut out the core from the center of each one. Discard the core. Double check to make sure no little hard pieces are left in your apple so that they don't get into your apple crisp. Once you have removed the core, cut all the sections into slices. I'm cutting each of my sections into 4 slices, so 16 slices total from each apple. If your apples are a different size than mine, you may have to cut them into a different number of slices to get them to the same thickness, each slice being about 1/2 inch thick. That way the apples are thick enough so that they'll hold their shape while they cook. Place all the apple slices into a large mixing bowl. Add lemon juice and toss the apples in the juice. This will add extra flavor as well as keep the apples from browning too much. Add granulated sugar, brown sugar, flour, cinnamon, nutmeg, allspice, and vanilla extract, and mix everything together until the apples are well coated. Spray a 9x9 baking dish with non-stick cooking spray. Then go ahead and pour your apples with all the juices into the pan. And use your spoon to spread them evenly in there. Set that aside while you make the topping for the apple crisp. For this you need flour, old-fashioned rolled oats, cinnamon, a pinch of salt, brown sugar, and granulated sugar. Use a whisk to combine them. Keep going until everything is well incorporated and there's no large lumps of brown sugar. Then you're going to add 1 stick of softened butter. I like to just break this up into chunks. I'm going to use a fork to cut the butter in, and it's going to create that crumbly texture. It takes a couple minutes, but just keep going until you get this nice pea-sized crumble with no super big chunks. Once it's done, go ahead and sprinkle the crumble on top of your apples. Spread it out evenly. And then you're ready to stick it in the oven. I like to place my pan on top of a baking sheet lined with foil, just in case any of the juices bubble over. It won't go into the oven, it'll just go straight onto the pan. Stick this whole thing into the oven at 375 degrees for 35 to 45 minutes. I pulled mine out the oven at 40 minutes and it was just right. It's done when the topping gets golden brown and the juices bubble up at the sides. You'll see that it has thickened up. Let this cool for at least 15 minutes, maybe 30 minutes before you dig in. The topping was buttery and crispy. It's warm and cozy. It was really good, and it's easier than making apple pie. I like to serve mine with vanilla ice cream. I let it melt in there a little bit. If you are interested in the details for this recipe, you can find them in the description box. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoy it. Let me know how you like it in the comments. See you next time.